Hello, everyone. My name is Yusuf, and welcome back. Today, we are going to be doing lesson 3 of our essential grammar course. So on this page, this is the book to buy if you want to do some practice at home and want to practice on your own. So if you want to do that, go ahead and buy this book. All right. So lesson 3 is I am doing present continuous. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a reintroduction of myself. Hello, my name is Yusuf. I'm from Cairo, Egypt, but I live and study in the United States of America. I will be your teacher for this course. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we have a picture of a woman eating. She is saying, I'm eating. Okay. So if she is saying, I'm eating, if I'm in front of her and someone asks me, what is she doing? I would say she's eating. Okay. And that means if she's eating, she isn't reading. All right. So here we have a picture of someone walking in the rain. It says it's raining. So if it's raining, the sun isn't shining. Okay. And here we have 3 people running and they say we are running. So if they are running, then they aren't walking. Okay. So here we're using positive and negative forms to display what is happening in the pictures. All right. So now we're all going to work on this together. So the present continuous is am, is, are, plus doing, eating, running, writing. Okay. So that means that you're going to combine am, is, or are with doing something or saying that you're eating something, running, writing, anything like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right. So here it says, I am. So it can be am or am not ing. Okay. So this ing is like, it's supposed to have like a full word before it. And then it has the ing like here, eating, reading, things like that. So now we have he, she, it, is, or is not. And we have we, you, are, is, or sorry, we, you, are, and then we have are or not. We, you, they, are or not. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and ask for you guys to help me, well, not help me, like answer some questions. Okay. So let's group these. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we have the I am, he, she, it is, or is not, and we, you, they are, or are not. All right. So if we have our first sentence here, I'm working, I'm not watching TV. Okay. So is I'm positive or negative? You can write your answers in the chat. You're right. I'm is positive. Okay. Good job. So which group would it be in? Would it be 1, 2, or 3? It would be in group 1. You guys are right. So I'm working. Okay. So the main word here is work. And then we just add the ing to say like, I'm doing this right now. So now we have, I'm not watching TV. Okay. So I'm not, is that positive or negative? It's negative. Good job. So which group would it be? All right, you guys are right. It would still be group 1. Why? Because here we have I am, and then we have in parentheses not. So it means it can be I am, or it can be I am not. Okay. So let's go ahead and X this one out and move on to the next one. Maria is reading a newspaper. Okay. So Maria is reading a newspaper. All right. So let's say Maria wasn't here and let's just put she. She. So if we just have she here, which group would it be? It would be group 2. Good job. And would it be positive or negative? It would be positive. Good job. All right. Let's go ahead and X this one out. Now we have she isn't eating or she's not eating. Okay, so isn't. Is isn't positive or negative? Yep, isn't is negative. Okay, so she isn't eating. So which group would that be in? Group 2. Good job. Okay. So now we have the bus is coming. So the bus is coming. We have is coming. All right. Is that positive or negative? It's positive. Good job. All right. So let's say the bus is not a bus. And we just take this and we just put it. Okay. So we can use the grouping system. So if we have it is coming. Okay. And we're still talking about the bus. What group would it be in? Group 2. Good job. All right. Okay. Now we have we're having dinner. So we're having dinner. Is that positive or negative? It is positive. Good job. Okay. So which group would that be? We're having dinner. It would be group 3. Good job. Because we and are combined are we're, is we're. So it would be we're having dinner. Okay. So let's X this one out. You're not listening to me. Or you aren't listening. So what you're not listening to me. Would that be positive or negative? It would be negative. Good job. Because here we have you are, and then we could use the not like it is in the sentence, and that makes it negative. So which group would it be? Group 3. Good job. Okay. So you're not listening to me would be a group 3 negative. Okay. So the children are doing their homework. The children are doing their homework. So is that positive or negative? So this one is positive. Good job. So we have are doing. Okay. So we can cross out the children and we can just put they. Okay. So that's supposed to be they. If you can't see it, it says they. So they are doing their homework. What group would that be in? All right. Group 3. Good job. Okay. So let's just X this one out. All right. Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay. So here it says am is are plus ing means that something is happening right now. So if I was saying I'm teaching, that means I'm teaching right now. Okay. So I'm working here. This is the first sentence. I'm working. That means that the person is working right now. She's wearing a hat. That means she's wearing it right now. They're playing football. That means they're playing it right now. And the same thing with I'm not watching TV. That means I'm not watching it right now. So we have past, now, and future. So now could also be thought of as present. So that's where the present continuous comes from. All right. So now, for example, all of these would match, okay? Because this means that's happening right now. But let's say they were in the past, okay? If they were in the past, it would be, I was watching TV, or I did play football, all right? And if it was in the future, it could be, I'm going to watch TV, I'm going to play football, things like that. All right? So now we have here, I'm going to ask you if this is happening now, past, or future, okay? All right, so we have, please be quiet. I'm working. If they're working, does that mean that they're doing it now, in the past, or in the future? Yes, it means they're doing it now. Good job. All right, look, there's Sarah. She's wearing a brown coat. If she's wearing a brown coat, does it mean that she's wearing it now, in the past, or in the future? Now. Good job. Okay. The weather is nice. It's not raining. So it's not raining. Now, past, or future? Now. Good job. All right. Okay. Where are the children? They're playing in the park. Now, past, or future. Okay, so it's a now. But let's say we change this up to, instead of it saying they're playing in the park, we change it to they're going, okay, to play in the park. So if it's they're going to play in the park, would that be now, past, or future? It would be future. All right, good job. Okay. All right, let me just erase these arrows real quickly. Now we have we're having dinner now. Can I call you later? Okay, so we're having dinner now. Is that now, past, or future? All right, good job. Now let's say it said we already had dinner. Is that now, past, or future? Yeah, it would be past. Okay, so we already had dinner would be the past, but let's say we're going to have dinner. Is that now, past, or future? It's future. All right, good job. Okay, now we have you can turn off the television. I'm not watching it. Is that I'm not watching it? Is that now, past, or future? It's now. Good job. All right. Okay, so here these are just spellings, so I'll just read them out. So we have come, coming, write, writing, dance, dancing, run, running, sit, sitting, swim, swimming, lie, lying. So that's how you spell all these like different words with the ing in the end of it to show that you're doing it right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the exercises. All right. Okay, so what are these people doing? Okay, so we have this first person. It says she's eating an apple. Okay, so that's the example that we have. She's eating an apple. All right, so what is this person doing? He blank for a bus. So is he have for a bus, lie for a bus, play for a bus, sit for a bus, or wait for a bus? Okay, he's waiting. Good job. So these are all individual words, and then you add the ing sound to the end to make it make sense. So he's waiting. Okay, so let's cross out wait. Okay, so he's waiting for the bus. They blank football. They are playing football. Good job. All right, so let's marker that one out. Okay, now we have this number 4. Blank on the floor. What would he be doing? Yes, he is lying on the floor. Okay, good job. So number 5, blank breakfast. Yeah, it would be have. You're right. So they are having breakfast would be what we would put here. All right, so they are having breakfast. Okay, now number 6 would be the last one. So what would number 6 be? It would be sit. Okay, so blank on the table. If we put sit, we could say she is sitting on the table. All right, yeah, she is sitting. Good job. Okay, good job with that exercise. Let's go ahead and move on to the next part on the bottom. Okay, so complete the sentences. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So we have a first example here. Please be quiet. I'm working. Okay, so let's go ahead and do number 2 together. Where's John? He's in the kitchen. He blank. So if he's in the kitchen, what could he be doing? He is cooking. Good job. All right. So let's marker that one out, and we can just put a little mark next to the number. So now we have you blank on my foot. Oh, I'm sorry. So what could this person be doing on this other person's foot? Out of all of these. Yes, you are standing on my foot. Good job. Okay. All right, number 3 is done. Okay, number 4. Look, somebody blank in the river. So what could somebody be doing in the river out of all of these? Is swimming. Good job. All right. So somebody is swimming in the river. Okay. Now number 4 is also finished. Number 5. We're here on holiday. We blank at the Central Hotel. So which one of these could be the right one? Are staying. Good job. Okay, so if we were doing any of the others, like let's say build, we are building at the Central Hotel, that wouldn't make sense because we're here on holiday. We are going at the Central Hotel. That also wouldn't make sense. We are having at the Central Hotel wouldn't make sense. So we are staying at the Central Hotel would make the most sense. So good job. Okay, number 5 is finished. Because, okay, so for these, it's not only the one word. You also have to add like are or is and stuff like that to make it make sense. I probably should have mentioned that before, but you have to add like the extra word to make it make sense. Okay. So where is Sue? She blank a shower. She is having a shower. Okay. Good job. All right. So let's cross that one out and let's cross this one out. So number 7, they blank a new hotel in the city center at the moment. They are building a city. They are building a new hotel. All right. Good job. Okay. And then the last one, I blank now. Goodbye. I am going now. Good job. All right. Okay. Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to the next page. Okay. So look at the picture. Write sentences about Jane. Use she's ing or she isn't ing. All right. So let's look at the picture. Okay. Try to see what you see around the picture. All right. So, there's a piano. There is a TV. There is a girl. Her name is Jane. There are books. All right. So here's number 1 for an example. Have dinner. Okay. But as we can see, there is no dinner. There's no food. So Jane isn't having dinner. Okay. Watch TV. Okay. As we can see, Jane is watching TV. She's looking at the TV. So she's watching TV. All right. So let's do number 3 together. Okay. So sit on the floor. All right. So is Jane sitting on the floor? She is sitting on the floor. Good job. All right. Number 4, read a book. Is Jane reading a book right now? She is not reading a book. So what would we put here? What would the sentence be? She isn't reading, or Jane isn't reading a book. Good job. Okay. So play the piano. Do you think Jane might be playing the piano right now? She is not playing the piano. You're right. So if she is not playing the piano, how would the sentence be? She isn't playing the piano. Good job. Okay, now laugh. Okay. So if you look closely, she is laughing. So what would the sentence be? She is laughing, or Jane is laughing. Good job. Okay. So wear a hat. Is Jane wearing a hat? Do you guys see a hat on Jane's head? Yes. All right. So what would the sentence would be? She is wearing a hat. Good job. Okay, now for the last one, drink coffee. Okay, so is Jane drinking coffee? Jane is not drinking coffee. Good job. So what would the sentence be? She isn't drinking coffee. All right, great. Let's go ahead and move on to the next exercise now. So what's happening right now? Okay. So here, let's go ahead and read these examples. So I blank wash blank my hair. Okay. So I'm not washing my hair, or I am washing my hair. Okay. So it blank snow. Sorry, it blank snow. All right. So it could be it's snowing or it isn't snowing. All right. So let's do this one together. I blank sit blank on a chair. So what could this one be? I am sitting on a chair. Good job. So but if we combine the I and am, it would be I'm sitting on the chair or a chair, any of them. So good job. Either way, it's right. I blank eat. What could this one be? I'm not eating. Okay, good job. And it could be I am eating or I'm eating. All right, now it's blank rain. What could this one be? It's raining. All right, good job. I blank learn blank English. What could this one be? I'm learning English. All right, good job. Okay. So I blank listen blank to music. So what could this one be? I'm not listening to music or I'm listening to music. Okay, good job. So the sun blank shine. So what would this one be? The sun blank shine. The sun is shining. Okay. Or the sun isn't shining. All right. So number 9, I blank wear blank shoes. What would this one be? I'm wearing shoes. You're right. Okay. It could be I'm wearing shoes or I'm not wearing shoes. All right. Now we have I blank read or read a newspaper. I think it would be read. So I blank read blank a newspaper. So what would this one be? I'm reading a newspaper or I'm not reading a newspaper. All right. Good job, everyone. Okay. So thank you all for coming today. All right. You guys all did a great job. I enjoyed having all of your input, and I will see you all next time.